Are you telling me that this guy could get away with murder just because he's good at hiding a body? That man cast a spell on his wife to make her find him more attractive. And when that didn't work, he put a spell on her so that she could become physically hurt and dependent on him. But it was already too late because his wife, Maya Miliete, already consulted with an attorney. She wanted a divorce. And on January 7th, she also told him she wanted to file for divorce. January 7th would also be the last day that anybody would see 39-year-old Maya again. The night of January 7th would also be the night that several surveillance cameras caught noises and action from Maya's home. One camera at around 10 p.m. picked up gunshots. Then moments later, at around 10:30 p.m., another camera picked up the sounds of children playing outside of Maya's home. Those children were Maya's children, and that would be the first time ever those kids would ever be outside alone like that. At least that's what neighbors said. Tell me why on earth would the children be outside in the cold winter like that? Like, it was January without one of their parents. And right after a set of gunshots, it's really odd. The following day, that dude turns his phone off for 11 hours and he's seen leaving his home. He said he went to Torrey Pines State Beach with his 4-year-old, which is only like 40 minutes from where they live. But why did he turn his phone off for 11 hours? It took him like 11 to 12 hours to do that trip with his kid. And why on earth, before you left, did you turn your truck around to back it up into the garage like Chris Watts style? Why, Larry? That doesn't make sense. Are you loading something onto your truck? And when Maya's family couldn't get a hold of Maya, they went over to their house. Larry was as chill as a cucumber. He was like, yeah, Maya's just in her room. She locked herself in. We sort of got into an argument, but Maya's dad was like, no, open that door. He said, I demand you to open that door. I want to see my daughter. Larry opened the door for him and Maya was nowhere to be found. Nowhere. And when Maya's sister insisted that they file a missing persons report, Larry really didn't want to. He was like, she's probably just hiking, just chill. But Maya's sister isn't stupid, Larry. Of course she filed a missing persons report. Why, Larry? Why would you not act out of urgency when you see that your wife is not in the room? Why? Is it because you already know where she is? Surveillance cameras show Maya Miliete coming home that day, January 7th, and never, ever coming out. Where could she have gone, Larry? Either Maya is the best magician ever, or you know where she is. You were controlling. You were obsessed. You kept her on a short leash. And when she wanted out from that leash, when she wanted that divorce, you just couldn't handle it anymore. You lost it. And now you want the world to think that Maya just walked out on her kids, walked out and not told a single soul. She didn't tell her family, nothing. She didn't say goodbye. She just left. No money, no clothes. She just left that day. You want to add insult to injury right after you took your children's mom from them and say, oh, your mom left you. Sorry about that. The audacity of that is sick. You already did what you did. Just tell the truth. Is this something you really want to get away with? Like, don't you think that when your kids are old enough, they're going to put 2 and 2 together? They're going to know the truth either way. But at least if you confess, they won't see you as an unaliver and a liar. Do you really want to do that? Do you want to keep lying and to your own children? Do you really want to keep hurting your kids, telling them that their mom left them? But in your mind, you probably think she did leave. Like, I know in your sick little mind, I know you're kind. You twist shit around. Yeah, in your twisted, dumb mind, you probably think, well, hey, she was going to walk out on our marriage anyways. So that's equivalent to her abandoning the kids. And it justifies me doing whatever I did to her since you allegedly killed her. I think it's disgusting. Your wife wanted freedom. She wanted a better life and you couldn't handle that. So in my opinion, I think that you did what you did. If you truly loved her though, just tell the world what happened. Tell the world where she is. It's the least you can do for your children. Just put this to rest and let Maya's family have some type of closure. At least give them that. Do the right thing.